Hey, so The Force Awakens is still coming along, so let's get on that hype train and review more bootleg Star Wars stuff. This is a bootleg figure of the prototype armor of Boba Fett, which is a straight repaint, but also a Walgreens exclusive item in America, which I think is totally stupid to put a toy in exclusively to one store. Lego still does have Toys R Us, so yeah. And stupid Target and all that. Anyway, this is Sarah's Wows. Yay! Now there were a bunch of these, but the only reason I picked this one up because A, it's a Walgreens exclusive, so if you're going to buy it in the aftermarket, it's going to cost more than the other Black Series, and B, the price of this was actually 100 Hong Kong dollars, and you can easily get older Black Series figurines in Hong Kong for $100. So it's like, hey, here's a bootleg that's the same bloody price as the official one, so why wouldn't I just get the official one? It's so dumb. So I picked this up out of curiosity because and for people who are interested in bootleg stuff. I did watch the Phaelus video on the Black Series bootleg stuff, but that was a very different one. I had the card back packaging for figures, we had the card and the plastic thing that's stuck on the card, and it's based on the smaller size ones, I think, if I remember correctly, and those were trash. But anyway, this one actually does look pretty decent. All the packaging in the store I saw, they actually had proper logos for every single character, and plastic back there for the box to hook up. And on the back, even though it still has the wrong logo, it does have the Boba Fett stuff there, and it says made in China and stuff. So before he put on the familiar Mandalorian armor from the Star Wars saga, this notorious bounty hunter was initially envisioned as a super trooper in the all-white armor. This special figure captures the beginning of a character that has become a legend who is both respected and feared across the galaxy, Boba Fett. So the entire packaging is copied, right? You see that the text there is identical. I even have the slightly shine to the logo there, like the official box. But yeah, I can't see any Hasbro logo anywhere, so that's what they got rid of. There's no Disney, no LucasArts, anything. So they got rid of all the logos. But aside from that, the packaging and the logo, aside from that, just straight up copied. So I'm going to open this up. There was a bit of sellotape there on the top of the box to hold it in place. If I pull up the plastic strap. Okay, so here's what the box looks like inside. You see, it's still a pretty tight box, so it's this might have. If you told me that this came from the same factory as the official Black Series packaging company, I would believe you. And inside here, you have a very nicely printed cardboard with the Death Star lights in the blue color, and on the back there, it's just cardboard. It's just stuck together on a little fold at the bottom. So identical stuff. And here is the small pistol. Now the tip right here was slightly bent in the packaging, but it's softish material, so I pushed it back up. I'm pretty sure if I bend it a few more times it will snap, so it's still something to be a little bit careful, and I'm sure the official one would snap too if you keep bending it, but it was a bit bent in the packaging. You see a few molding marks there on this gun. I'm looking at official images. The actual weapons from the picture looks a bit more shiny than this one. This one feels a bit more matte, which I actually prefer it to be in more of a matte color with these sort of weapons. But both guns don't have any paint on the official ones. And I'm looking. It also shows the jetpack, and this sort of bit of silver paint print there is slightly off center. Should be a bit more centered. But apart from that, the paint details overall is very similar to the official one. I think the black's a bit off there too, but that's about it really. Now let's take a good look at the actual figure. I'm just going to pan him up like that, so you can see a lot of details are all still there. Now I did compare two of these, and one of them in the box was missing the kneecap, which has fallen off or something. It wasn't in the box, so I was like, yeah, I'm going to have to pick this one up. The other one that I did see, when I was choosing from, this one's actually the better one. I did notice a few sort of paint areas on the chest where it looked a little bit off, like a little bit of marks and stuff, like the paint didn't quite dry properly or cracked a little bit. So I'm getting the vibe that overall the figures here, being a bootleg, it's just that the quality control is a bit lacking, but for the most part the figures are pretty similar. And you look at this guy right now, nothing's falling apart, and soft bits are soft as they should be. Look at this little piece here, it's soft like it should. And you know, the gun holster is soft also. I can stick the gun in there just fine. And yeah, nothing's falling apart. So let's go through the articulation then. So I got, ooh, this is really tight, but it does rotate. I think it's getting smoother overall. This thing doesn't come down, so this rotates properly. There's a molding line going across the helmet there, and the paint there, I admit, it isn't too good, but you know, can look up and down just a little bit. Can you look sideways? No, a little bit. And the arm goes up really tight. Everything here is so tight. Rotates here. Arm bends. He's missing. Oh no, this one does rotate out. So that's something. Yep, rotates on the hand here just a little bit. Again, it's very, very tight. The hand is a softish material. And yeah, all the paint is there. Other arm is also bloody tight, but you know, does move. Torso is on a ball peg, I imagine, for rotation, just rolls around. Leg here. Now these pouches, this is also a separate piece, a soft piece. So this pouches gets out of the way if you really need it to. Okay, so legs rotate here. Come on, are you gonna move? Okay, they move up sideways. Can they move actually forwards and backwards? No, I don't. Kinda. Okay, so there's a peg there, but I guess we want Boba Fett to do a little knee thing. It's a bit hard. Wow, this is really tight. So there's still a click going on some of these joints, just like the official ones. So this one leg moves fine. This double knee joint on this side, I think the paint might have stuck it down. I'm gonna, come on. Oh, there we go. That's moving. So you can still kind of have Boba Fett in a kneeling position. I don't know how true that is to the official figure, but his legs don't bend forwards or back. So up there and double kneecap joint, and the foot is on a little peg just on that cut there, so it looks like it's rotating, but it's not. It's just a peg there. And there's this made in China at the bottom. This feet is flat. I think they must have smoothed it out, and there are two pegs on the bottom there. And here's a quick look at the back. He's got a peg there for his jetpack, and I'm going to plug that in. Come on. Oh, that plugs in, but I see it's a bit wobbling, and I'm a little bit worried that the little peg will snap in a long time. But that's gonna do for now. And this cloth piece is actually printed, just like the official one. The printed area feels a bit more rough than the non-printed area, of course. But it's literally just glued down to this tiny area there, so if I just pull this, it will come off. That definitely comes off. I'm gonna have him hold the gun and see how well that goes. Let's see, how is he gonna hold? Okay, he's gonna have to hold it through there. Let's see, let's get him holding that gun. This is harder than it looks. So I need to get it through the thumb and then just in. So, from what I can tell, judging by the photographs online of the official figure, this is literally a straight up one-to-one copy of the official thing, except it's just a little bit rougher than the official one. That's it, really. And for the price it's going for, it's really not worth it. Yes, it was a Walgreens exclusive in America, and maybe online it's a bit more pricey, but the official price of the original figure from Walgreens was $19.99, so $20 Hong Kong, no, USA. So if Hong Kong prices 20 times about 8 would be 160, but be probably a bit less than that, so maybe 150, because actually 7.8 to $1 US. So let's just say 160, just to round it up. This feels like Yeah, something like that. I would go for this if this was maybe at least half the price, or maybe cheaper than that. If this was $50 that'd be great. I mean, the quality of this figure isn't that bad, to be honest. It's just all the joints are a bit tight, but overall everything is there, like the official thing. Everything's printed okay. Of course, if you're going to get this online, you don't know if you're going to be missing a part or not, like I saw in the shop. A few of these were missing bits, and maybe some of them paint details might be slightly off. That's the thing, really. The amount of money removed from the official one, you know, compared to this, is literally the quality control in terms of paint or the packing. So buying this online is really hard to risk, but if you see this in like a Chinatown or a bootleg store, and you can actually pick up a figure and look at it to see if there are any defects or not, you actually should be fine overall, because there's still the final question of the value in long term. Obviously, this will not really go up in value unless there's a miracle or something. Like the official figure, the value will go up after some time has passed, and you'll be like, oh, the official figure now is worth 500 or something like that. Whereas the bootleg, it'll stay roughly around the same area. There has been certain bootlegs in the past where the price has gone up just because of the rarity and something being quite interesting, but not these ones. These are just straight up copies. So yeah, unless you kind of want to pick up one of these cheap just to do repaints of your own in different Mandalorian armor colors, then you might want to pick this up. But apart from that, you are better off, especially if you're in USA or UK or whatever, picking up the official one, because the actual price of the bootleg plus all the shipping fees and all that, and the risk of getting one that's not properly painted or missing a part, is just not worth it. So yeah, I can't recommend this, even though it's actually a decent figure on its own and a pretty decent copy. Oh well, shame. And Boba Fett's overrated. If you've enjoyed this video, please click the like button, subscribe button, and also leave a comment below on how you feel about these figures. I did see a video on the NECA bootlegs, which are like one-to-one identical figures, and those are actually pretty cool. I think this one comes quite similar, but yeah, oh well. If you want to support this channel, check out my other videos on the official Darth Maul Black Series figure, which I absolutely hated. You can check out my SH Figure Arts Star Wars figures, the Shadow Trooper, the Stormtrooper, and Darth Vader, as well as the bonus First Order Death Star display stage, which is pretty cool. And also all my LEGO Star Wars reviews, both official and bootleg. And you want to support this channel even further, you can head over to Patreon page. That would be really nice, but you don't have to. Most importantly, take care, have a nice day, may the Force be with you, stay warm out there, and please, movie don't suck. See you soon, bye bye now.